Welcome to this presentation of UPSL Soccer Action, live on YouTube and presented by the Atlantic Soccer Media Group.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Atlantic Soccer Media Group's coverage of the UPSL Georgia Regional Cup 2023. Today's matchup we have for you is Los Tigres Club the Strongest versus Atlantic City FC, and it's coming up to you next. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Atlanta Soccer Media Group's coverage of UPSL Georgia Regional Cup 2023. My name is John Reno. Alongside, we have with me doing color commentary today, Stephen Johnson. Today we got a great matchup for you. The Los Tigres Club the Strongest is hosting Atlanta City FC in this matchup today.
Yeah, glad to be here, John, and should have a very interesting matchup. Two teams previously in the Premier Division during the fall season of the UPSL Georgia. Should be getting underway here quite shortly. Interesting to kick off Group A action. Of course, we are in that regional cup, got some group stage action going through, and sometimes it's about how you start. How do you set the tempo not only for this tournament, for this group stage, but for the season?
Yes, indeed. This is the second match today of 4 in group play here for the regional cup. And our first match today, it was Cochos FC winning actually by forfeit over Volpe FC. And we got two, as you said, we got two Premier teams, two teams who are in the Premier who've been in the Premier League. Club the Strongest had a good season in fall 2022. Just missed out on the playoffs. They lost to tiebreakers due to goal differential. And then Atlanta FC had a pretty disappointing fall 2022, just 1 point on the season.
Yeah, obviously two clubs in two very different positions coming in right now to the Regional Cup. You have, as you mentioned, Club the Strongest are still building up to that playoff position. They were just on the cusp, couldn't get any closer without actually getting in. So they're going to be looking to really start that playoff run right here. If we can get off on a good foot now, start setting key pieces of the roster, that is how we prepare today for success tomorrow. Atlanta City, as you mentioned, they're doing some soul searching. 1 point over the season is not exactly ideal for your Premier Division season.
One way to look at it, Stephen, is for Atlanta City FC, they have one way to go, and that's up, right?
That is true. That is certainly true. And a return, or rather the beginning of the ascent, it would be nice to start off with a win. No better way to get underway, but I think coming into this, we clearly have to be looking at Los Tigres, a.k.a. Club the Strongest, as overwhelming favorites today.
Yeah, I would say so, Club the Strongest, and they've kind of bolstered their roster a little bit. Notable addition that they have this season is Mauricio Cross. He's a former Seas Jamaica standout, and he's definitely going to add a lot to this club this season.
Yeah, and I'll be really curious to see how he fits into this Los Tigres formation. We've got a projected lineup right here, looking at a 3-5-2, so really embracing the new style with the wing backs out wide, 3 center backs in the backfield, and then having Cross as that holding midfielder to not only protect that defensive line, but also to enable. Sometimes when you have a 3-man back line, you can run into some issues connecting that back line to the midfield line, especially if your wingers are pushed up high. So having a creative force of nature that is Cross will certainly help them push further and further up the field. And the nice thing with the 3-5-2 is with those additional wingbacks, when you get the ball into the attacking third, you got some options. So if he can be the key to unlock this midfield for Club the Strongest, that would be a very interesting tactic that really could, be the start of a run.
And we'll see how it all plays out this afternoon. We're moments away from getting started here. Those Tigres, they look raring to go.
Yeah, one thing that'll be interesting to watch here, especially as the game does begin, is despite the fact we are starting a little bit late here, Atlanta City FC did arrive slightly later than their counterparts in Los Tigres. So Los Tigres have been getting real nice and warmed up. We'll be curious to see how Atlanta City come firing out of the gates. Will they be able to match the intensity of Los Tigres, or are they just going to try to start this first half, control the ball, get into the game? As long as we can hold on to a 0-0 draw with Los Tigres during the early stages, then we'll come out swinging later. Whereas I think Los Tigres, they look to get on the board early.
Yes, indeed. We're about to get underway here. I said the Los Tigres, Club the Strongest. They're in their traditional black and yellow kits. They'll be going from left to right on your screen. And Atlanta City FC, and they're all whites today. They'll be going from right to left. We're just moments from kickoff. Atlanta City FC will do the honors here. Looks like everything's just about in place, and we're going to be all set here in just a moment.
As an eerie silence falls over the stadium as everyone anticipates that first whistle.
The referees are getting all synced up, getting everything in order here.
Got to synchronize the watches. Very important. Got to make sure everyone's on the same page. Very glad that this game is going ahead. Was afraid we were going to have a 2-0 scoreline today for paperwork, but seems like teams came out at the end. They found the printers, and now we'll see if they can find the net.
Yes, we're good to go for this match. 2 premier teams going at it today. And it should be a good one, folks. And there's the whistle, and we are underway.
Like music to my ears. Always love to hear the starting whistle.
All right, so Atlanta City with the draw here. Los Tigres showing a little bit of pressure.
A little bit. Los Tigres is, especially compared to the last game we just watched with Coachos, a much more... Ooh, it's going to be called
quick whistle
foul
there.
Yeah,
Innocuous foul there. Atlanta City will get a free kick there at midfield. There's a long ball through, headed backwards, but corralled by Atlanta City FC, and another foul given. Los Tigres will take the free kick here.
Yeah, very physical attacking formation. Was interesting to see Club the Strongest definitely seem to be much more comfortable sitting on off the ball. You can already see here the 3-man back line, right wing back, already pushing up, trying to play through. That is a wide open man on the left wing.
Coming down into the box now. Can he get a shot off? Defended well.
He's got support.
And forced out.
Already 1 minute in. It looks like already some defensive adjustments are going to have to come along for Atlanta City FC. That was just absolutely... It wasn't even like a cross... It wasn't a cross-pitch situation. It wasn't a long ball up top. It was a simple through ball down that left flank that just found so much running room. And with one more step, maybe there's room for the cross. That is definitely something that the Atlanta City FC coaching staff are going to have to figure out and figure out shortly here.
Throw in. Ball's out of bounds here. Not an indication whose ball it is. Looks like it might be going out for a corner here.
And he's taking the nice long jog.
That through ball took the defense there by surprise a little bit. A quick opportunity there for Los Tigres. But, yeah, it looks like we are going to have a corner here for Club the Strongest.
Yeah, especially at this level, corner kicks can be devastating. You lose 1 man, you lose 2 men, especially with this bulk up here at the top of the box. Look for some runs towards that front post.
Be a right foot going out and in and over everyone's head here and going to go out of bounds. Possession will go the other way here to Atlanta City FC.
Yeah, sometimes you do get a little bit of a mixed bag with those set pieces. Seeing that we are at the UPSL level, we don't exactly have 7 days a week to work on these set pieces. So sometimes it's setting up a prayer, and that one maybe sent up a little bit too high, but definitely already enjoying the attacking play coming through for Club the Strongest.
All right, there's the throw by Atlanta City. Ball up in the air, 50-50 ball here, won by Atlanta City. And big switch there, kept in by Atlanta City. They'll draw it back here and regroup. Switch back to the other side now.
Yeah, great movement coming out from Los Tigres. They're really getting men behind this ball and just shutting down any avenue of attack. And here's the counter.
All right, Los Tigres with the possession midfield. And there's another through ball here, but offside.
That is a close call. I wouldn't want to be that referee. I have to make that call because that's very short. I think he got it right, but already Club the Strongest, a.k.a. Los Tigres, they are dangerous in this attacking third. A beautiful through ball. Once again, one step sooner, and that could have been in on goal again.
Yeah, Jamal there, number 22 for Los Tigres. Almost an opportunity there. Meanwhile, here's a long ball. Headed back to the goalkeeper. Dangerous play. Ball is loose, but taken away by the defense.
He's going to try to turn.
Dangerous play there by Los Tigres. Almost paid the price for that one.
Yeah, very dangerous. If I'm the goalkeeper for Los Tigres, I'm asking some questions of my defense. In that situation, when you're that far out of the box as a defender, you need to be careful. Do you go for the header back to the keeper, or do you clear it? Looks like we're going to get a replay shortly of some of the action we've been seeing already. But yeah, quite a bit.
Have a free kick here by Atlanta City.
This should be an in-swinger. Could be dangerous. Placed right atop the box.
Again, over everyone's head, goes through, but goes out. Let's take a look at that opportunity for Atlanta FC.
Yeah, starting off here, starting all the way in the back, and it's just confusion of who's going to grab this ball. Header misses first, but you are so far out of the box. The goalkeeper is not necessarily commanding his troops there. He doesn't get close enough, and they're caught in no man's land. And if there's one place people score from, it is no man's land. It is a very scary place to be. Would not recommend it as a vacation spot for goalkeepers. Quick corner.
Yeah, quick corner there for Atlanta FC. Goes at the top of the box. Nice move inside, looking for a man in the middle. Intercepted by Los Tigres, and they're able to clear their defensive third there. But pass intercepted by Atlanta City, put back in. Goalkeeper has to come out. Nice hands. And had to quickly toss that aside and not go over the line there. Heads up play by Club of the Strongest goalkeeper there.
Oh, that's a beautiful ball.
Another beautiful long ball here by Club the Strongest, but again, good defense by Atlanta FC getting back and taking that ball away.
Fantastic efforts on both sides of the ball. Beautiful through ball played in right over the top by Club the Strongest. Atlanta City FC, great defensive effort. And we'll see here as that attack for Club the Strongest, that's perfectly placed. If this striker gets about one or two more steps on the defender, he's through. But great defensive recovery coming through from number 4 of Atlanta City FC. Because if he doesn't make that save, he's one-on-one with the keeper.
And that's the third great through ball we've seen from the Los Tigres today. Now throw in here. Now on the edge of the box, Los Tigres taken away by Atlanta FC. They're going to let that go out of bounds here.
That's back with Tigres.
Yeah, it's back to Tigres. Atlanta City thought it was going to go off on the Los Tigres player, but no. And we're going to have a quick throw in. And send into the middle there. No one there for Los Tigres. And Atlanta City comes charging out on the left side.
Ooh.
Oh. Bad pass there to his teammate. Led to a fall there. Let's hope he didn't stretch out that leg there.
Yeah, yes, we want to make sure everyone's being very safe given the injury we saw already in the first game. But you're almost getting this frantic recoveries coming through. That's a ball played back in. Oh, that might spoil the attack.
All right, Los Tigres takes possession here at midfield.
They have 5.
And there's another through ball attempt. This time not so successful. Harmlessly roll to the goalkeeper.
All right, I'm starting to think I know exactly what's written on the whiteboard in the coach's office here. It's just through balls over the top, through the center. Here we go again.
Certainly been working really well right now, but here comes Atlanta City now, working their way in the box on the right side, charging in, takes a shot, and right off the hands of the keeper and trickles wide of the goal.
Good step over from the attacker there. Just buys himself a little bit of separation. I think the goalkeeper just gets the fingernails on it, just barely tipping that ball away. But, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure we've seen at least 7 or 8 through balls at this point. Quick corner.
Another quick corner here by Atlanta City. I tried to move in. There's another shot in the middle. Hard pass in the middle. Deflected away.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we got to show you that one again. I want to see it 3 times if we can. But starting with that first attack, ball played down to the right wing, looking for options to the center. It's just that slight moment of hesitation that buys him the space, and just outside. Great save by the goalkeeper. And that led, of course, to the corner kick. Corner played short, nearly finds the perfect header. But now we're going to be back into this one. Maybe we'll see that one again soon. But
goal kick for Los Tigres now. They're trying to work out of their side of the pitch here.
A lot of space on the right.
Yep, working into the middle now. They pass it off to the left side, and they're having to retreat a little bit. Pressure by Atlanta City.
Yeah, if they can switch this ball, they've got a lot of room here, and there it comes.
They're forced an errant pass there. Jamal tried to handle it, but he was out of bounds.
Yeah, here we have the replay. Here's that quick corner we were talking about before. Looks like Atlanta City, they don't want to play it straight from the corner. They'd rather find the man number 10 here. Great cross in. And, oh, that header, if that is just a touch lower, that is the opening goal that Atlanta City need.
Back to live action here. Play on the left side here. Los Tigres, Atlanta City player, fighting it out. And it, okay. That they call a foul there, or they call it out. That was not out unless they change the lines on us. But regardless, though, possession goes to Atlanta City. And there's another long ball attempt here by Atlanta City. Charging hard, but easily deflected away and out of play.
I really hope these center backs are been like on track and field and cross country, because this is a track meet if I've ever seen one, and I don't think it's stopping anytime soon.
Yeah, the captain, Sebastian Sandoval for Los Tigres, was able to deflect that out of play and out of harm's way there. Throw in here by Atlanta City. Right back out again. This time, the ball will go Los Tigres' way.
And finally, a little bit of calm here in the absolute frantic game we've seen. Here comes the striker.
Yeah, quick start to this match as well as the first match we've seen, Steven. There's a foul there.
Yeah, where the first game we saw today, it was a lot more, finding those quick balls through the middle and really playing through the opposition. This is a masterclass in an air assault offense. It's like it's the classic American football. Just go to the air, get it through. These guys might as well be wide receivers here.
Stronger bicycle kick away. Nice bicycle kick air. Kept in. Nope, they say it was out.
That was
strong leg there shown by Los Tigres goalkeeper there.
Strong leg. Oh, yeah, strong leg there. Strong back from the center back who finds the bicycle. Number 9 just bodies his man off the ball.
Big person. Yeah, he's done that. Here's an open on the left wing here. Number 17 moving into the box.
He's got help.
He waited too long to maybe take a shot and shoots it high over the top bar.
That's disappointing, because if you look slightly to the right, there are 4 members of Atlanta City FC. They are galloping in on their horses, getting ready to put that one through. And we can see the break. Great physical play from number 9. Put right back in the center. Beautiful back to the ball back to the left wing. And this is the danger with the 3-man in the back. 17, look at all those white jerseys on the right side. If he plays that ball back, maybe they'll lay one up. But, sometimes when you're an attacker, you got to take it.
Great passing there by Atlanta City. Meanwhile, back to live action. Los Tigres with the ball here. There's a errant pass taken away by Atlanta City. Pass in the middle. Going to be cleared away by Club the Strongest. They swing it over to the right side now. Coming down the right side is number 22, Jamal for the Los Tigres. Pass in the middle, headed away forward by Atlanta City. Tigres takes over midfield. Now they try the left side here.
Offside.
And an offside call.
I have to say, I really like the adaptation in the last few minutes coming out from Atlanta City's back line. They've really moved to tight man marking there at the back, and thankfully, given what looks like a 4-man back line, and with the numbers that Club the Strongest are putting up because they are playing more behind the ball, they're just not finding it. Here's the replay, and there's the replay. But yeah, with what we've seen, they're making the tackle adjustment. They're really getting close to those strikers, so every time that Los Tigres want to put a ball over, it has to be perfect.
Long ball sent in.
Ooh.
Intercepted there by Atlanta City. And again, up near the top of the box now, trying to find open man. Chips it in right to the goalkeeper, though. Good hands by the goalkeeper. He quickly throws it back out.
Looking for
Los Tigres now. Well, left it a little too far ahead of him. A little bad touch there. But Atlanta City right back on the attack here. Oh, there's a nice move into the box. There's a shot, and it's high over the goal.
Atlanta City FC. This is a fight club right now. They are bodying people off the board.
And
all in here.
Replay here.
Yeah, exactly. With the steal, putting Tigres under pressure early on just buys them the space, and not quite sure whether that was a intentional chip shot or not, but certainly opening up room for Atlanta City to play through. And right now, all we've seen is Los Tigres are really struggling getting the ball off their back line because City are just being meaner. They're just being more physical, and they are bullying Los Tigres off this ball.
Goal kick from Los Tigres, long and errant, goes over to Atlanta City.
Ooh.
So Atlanta City on the attack now. Los Tigres now with the ball at midfield, just a little too far ahead, but foul called.
Yeah, interesting one there. Should finally give Los Tigres position they need to push up, but look back to Atlanta City FC. Great takeaway from number 17 right in that midfield. Drives on down, just absolutely bodies his man. Cues up for the shot and just puts it over. Can't keep that head down.
Nice long through ball, but too far for everyone. Goes through to the Atlanta City keeper. You're just joining us, folks. We're in the 14th minute here. 0-0 so far, but we have not been without some good action here in the early going.
Oh, certainly. Yeah, both teams came out swinging today. They came to play. They came to put balls over the top. Maybe settling down just a little bit now as both sides are starting to feel each other out.
Yeah, match. Oh, sorry, Stephen. Yeah, match started a little late, so both teams were chomping at the bit to get underway here.
Room on this left wing. A lot of room in this left wing.
Yeah, here comes Atlanta FC trying to work their way in. Nice defensive play there by the club, the strongest defender.
Tigres starting to really clamp down on this defense. They're adjusting just like Atlanta City have. They're trying to cut out this through ball, and when you prevent the through ball, you have to play short. You have to play through the low block that Tigres have set up. And so far, Atlanta City, they look much more comfortable on the long ball.
Yeah, it's the through ball was a big weapon for Club the Strongest early on here for Los Tigres. Ball out of play once more will be throw in here for Atlanta City.
Yeah, but this is what you want to see out of the premier teams. You want to go ahead. You really want to go ahead and have a wider range of tools in your arsenal. Ball over the top.
So Atlanta City been a little impressive for us, Steve, and they don't look like the team that did not win a match in the fall 2022 season right now. They're playing really well.
But keep in mind, these are the guys that showed up late and didn't really get a lot of warm-up in. The first question we had, are they going to be showing up, guns blazing, or are they going to play conservatively? And so far, they've been even the more aggressive of the two teams. They have shown up to play from the first whistle.
Foul and quick free kick here by Atlanta City. They're going to reset. They move it over to the right side. Now pass over the middle. Another pass in the middle. Broken up here by Club the Strongest, Los Tigres. Atlanta City wins possession back.
Look at how wide this field is. I mean, I don't think you guys are getting the full picture just with the camera right now, but, this defensive and offensive line, that's a nice through
kick,
ball.
Yeah. And here's another opportunity for Atlanta City. There's a shot on goal. Oh, that was just a little too high. Almost hit the crossbar, the top bar there.
These are dangerous situations that Atlanta City are forcing. We're going to see that one once again. Ball played here right into number 17, able to beat out the three-man collapse. Good back heel played once again, not quite finding the teammate. It's a good shot, but I feel like we're just missing that last bit of vision at the end. If he goes ahead, plays that ball off to a striker who's sitting on the back, basically in the back pocket of the defender, that's a one-on-one opportunity with goal. Maybe finding a slightly better opportunity, but still, it has to be said, Atlanta City, they're making the chances.
50-50 goal kick at midfield here. Possession eventually won by Los Tigres. Another errant bad pass there. Jamal can't handle it. Number 22 for Los Tigres. Another quick throw in by Atlanta City. Here on the left side.
Good, strong foot there.
Nice steal there. And here's another nice through ball here. Can he get around his man? He can. And he's going to take a shot. It's going to be way off the mark.
That
Again,
was
that through ball, Steven. That through ball is working for him.
that through ball, and then that first touch from the attacker. That was a really, really pretty move with a very unpretty finish. Look at this ball through. They're just always sniffing at this back line. Numberson takes that touch, goes around 15, tries to cut it back, but just can't get his feet under him and isn't able to get any sort of power on that. I almost want him to just go at the keeper, try to go around him, force the keeper to make a decision there, because we're starting to get into the point where, we're peppering shots left and right, but none of them are especially dangerous. Keepers have had it mostly covered. Ball through again.
Yeah, most of the shots we've seen so far have been off the mark. So, ball once more out of play here. Will be throw in for Atlanta City here on the left side.
They'll go ahead and move around here. A lot of midfield movement to this right side. Tigres, they're definitely moving as a unit, trying to snuff out all of those short passes, saying, hey, you're going over the top, you're getting nothing.
There's a big cross there over to the right side. Cannot be handled. It's going to go out of play. Los Tigres, they will have a throw right at midfield. Ball back in play. And again, Atlanta City putting on the pressure here. They've had some good opportunities, but not able to find the back of the goal just yet.
Back pass a little dangerous here is Atlanta City are doing a really good job of cutting out the obvious and safe options here, so they're going to have to go direct again.
50-50 ball midfield.
He missed.
Oh, he whiffed on the header there. And now here comes an opportunity for Los Tigres moving in the box. Oh, has a man in the middle going to take a shot, and it's going to go wide of the goal.
Very dangerous as a center back. That is the ultimate sin. You do one or two things. You either put that ball so far out of play that it's not possible, or you drop. That is what you can't do. Ball goes over top just for the replay, hits off the head of the center back, and this is just wide open space. Good job for the rest of the defense here to get back in this line, but this midfield doesn't follow. So number 7 finds his beautiful pocket of space right in front of the goal. Could have used a little bit more quality on the shot, but as far as chances go, that is another very dangerous opportunity.
Yeah, Los Tigres able to find the open man there for a shot attempt there, but off the mark. So both teams having some really good scoring opportunities here early. No one's able to cash in just as of yet. Now here comes another on the attack. Oh, but he's going to be offside.
That, I have some questions on that. I think it was very close. It looked like that middle center back was playing him onside, and I wonder if there was an offensive action taken on the ball. But, the referees are here for a reason. So it will continue from where we are, but still. It is baffling that this game is still level at 0.
Yeah, another potential there, golden opportunity there. And the referee, Joshua Belk there, calling the play calling the action here. And then the assistant referees, we have AR1 today is Giovanni Vasquez. ART is Isaac Emphio. And our fourth is Armand Varmiziar. Hope I pronounced those names correctly. I seriously doubt it, but we thank them for being here today.
It's definitely not an easy job, and huge props to any who come to this level for the absolute love of the game and love of development. So absolutely fantastic to have such a great referee squad available for us here today. That is a no-nonsense clearance if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, and he hurt himself on the play for his trouble as well there, but a little necessary. Again, Atlanta City was in the danger zone there, right outside the box. Hard clear. And I think he's okay.
Going to be
look at the replay
be
here,
able to get back
Steven.
to his face. We'll see Atlanta City's opportunity here. Just getting a knee to that and forces a massive clearance out of the center back. To be fair, that is the exact clearance I want as a goalkeeper in that situation. Number 9 closing down very quickly.
Yeah.
Look at this high press. Ooh, gets caught for going through the man.
In Atlanta City, really putting the pressure on and creating opportunities for themselves, but foul there, so we'll send it the other way.
Yeah, they'll
Here
have
in the 22nd minute here, still 0-0.
Yeah, here's that replay of the aggression. And Atlanta City, it is a bit of a two-sided blade. You have to be careful not to start picking up cards here this early in the game with some of these tackles. I don't think anything has been malicious, but we're starting into that territory where City, they're trying to use their physicality, and one misplaced play, someone could be seen yellow.
No, you're right, Stephen. We've seen some good hard play so far. There's a long ball attempt there. No one there for Atlanta City. It's going to be scooped up by Los Tigres goalkeeper
Yeah, that is
Jason Chavez.
hopeful ball through, and immediately played out. So Atlanta City will be back on the end of this one.
He was going to throw it back to his goalkeeper, thought better of it.
Don't do that. That is a dangerous proposition, to say the least. Get that ball as far away from your goal as possible. Midfield checking in. Going to be picked off almost immediately.
Yep. Los Tigres now. There's something once again. Atlanta City looking for clear here. They work it over to the middle. Now going to work it over to the left side here. Number 2. Winger. Now there's that long ball attempt by
That's
Atlanta
onside.
City. It is onside. Oh,
Goalkeeper's
he
out.
headed it to himself.
He just
he
needs to
get to
cross it.
He's going to take it in the middle. Can he get a shot off? Yes, he can, but it's deflected away. Oh, another dangerous play there. The club is strongest, able to keep him out of their goal. And meanwhile, out of play once more. So some good end-to-end action so far in this match, Steven.
I have to say, that is a gutsy move from the Tigres goalkeeper to rush out like that with multiple members coming and outside of the box nonetheless. So the only thing he could have done was use the head, was get there first. He wasn't. And it's honestly very lucky that it took so long for the attacking member of Atlanta City to get on the end of that, because that was a wide open goal. And with how much he's had to do today so far, it would be absolutely soul-wrenching for that to be the way to get the first goal of the game.
Yeah, I mean, that was just unfortunately he hit it too far away from himself, couldn't corral it in time, allowed the club the strongest to regroup here. Meanwhile, back to live play here.
Good step. Great.
Tigres there, still with maintained possession there. Try to get over the left side, and it's going to go out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be on
Should be.
Atlanta City, looks like maybe.
Yeah, it looks like a corner kick. Already 2 members of Tigres queuing up at that far corner to let another one rip. Hopefully this one's a little bit more on target than the last one we saw. But I have to say, Atlanta City FC, they put in the defensive effort. There are some teams who have, the big money signing strikers who don't really like to get back and defend, the midfield who just kind of watches it through, and you just really hope your center back and goalkeeper get you through. That ain't City. Atlanta City, every single member of this squad in the All Whites, they're here for blood. They're here for goals. So
Here's the corner here. Send it into the box. Hit it up, but not out. And headed towards the goal and over. The goalkeeper had to put his hands on that to send it over on top of the goal there. Good save there by the keeper, but
yeah, just not enough power on that header coming across. Way to put it on target, as we'll see that one again shortly. It should have been a very comfortable save for the goalkeeper, but nonetheless, you still have to make that save. So ball comes on across. You can see makes it to the back post, doesn't get cleared away. Number 99 just absolutely charges through the field, but just can't put the power on the shot to really test the goalkeeper. So he does get a nice aerial save.
That one, but yeah, here we go. Back to live play here. Now Atlanta City charging out of their side, their defensive third here, near midfield.
Who
Still
loses the
maintaining
ball.
Possession. And as I mentioned before, Atlanta City very much not looking like a last place team, Steven.
No, this ain't your grandpappy's Atlanta City FC. This is a fresh new look on the team. I mean, still we're in the preseason, we're in the regional cup, so a lot more questions to be answered. But I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. This is the start of something good.
Been a heck of a match so far in the 27th minute. Los Tigres.
Yeah, and I think one thing I love the most is not just how they're playing, but it's their mentality. Like you said, they know that they're coming in as the team that scored 1 point in the last season. They know that they're coming in massive underdogs, not only to this tournament, but to this match. But they're not afraid to hit their opponents in the mouth. They're not afraid to stake their claim on this match. And I don't know if that's something that Los Tigres was anticipating, that maybe there's some more firepower on the bench here for Tigres that they pull out later, but they definitely have a game on their hands.
Yeah, well, the Los Tigres, they know how this team finished last season, so they maybe thought, hey, but they're giving them all they can handle today so far, Atlanta City. Meanwhile, goalkeeper has to corral the ball here. He's going to direct his teammates a bit.
I'd say anything
goal kick here.
Ooh, a little
High
high.
kick midfield, 50-50 ball here. Does get a bounce, but it's going to be taken by Atlanta City on the left side. And challenge there, good challenge there by Los Tigres, but they call a foul.
Yeah, on that one, it could be a 50-50 whether you play advantage there or not. 20 got taken down pretty aggressively. I don't think there was too big of an advantage loss, but let us see a little bit. You'd definitely be happy to play that. But I think you're already seeing that club, the strongest, a.k.a. Los Tigres, they're trying to slow this game down a little bit. They're trying to keep...
There's another nice heel kick through ball here, but player down, the whistle blows.
Yeah, that's back at the American football 25-yard line here. Not quite sure what happened there. It was a very dangerous ball through. The goalkeeper, once again, jumped off his line to go ahead and claim it. And we'll go ahead and see that back from Atlanta City Football Club. Ball played down here to the side. Really looking for whatever. Atlanta City, they're the ones attacking right to left here. Good one touch. And that's something you sometimes miss at this level. The really clean one-touch passing that can sometimes obliterate a defense.
Meanwhile, Atlanta City loses footing, loses the ball to number 6, who the roster says is Marcio Cross, but I know that's not Mr. Cross. Meanwhile, Atlanta City try to move it again. We have another whistle here. A quick stoppage of play here.
I'm not a fan with calling that there. There is so much room. Advantage not really being played, but at the very least, Atlanta City do retain possession in an aggressive
Big
position.
crosshair by Atlanta City, headed forward. And Los Tigres take possession. They're charging up the field now at midfield. There's their 3-ball attempt that's been working so well for him. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Nice sliding tackle there by the Atlanta City defense.
Yeah, great commitment there from the defender to just put himself completely through the tackle. There is no way that winger is putting that ball anywhere else but out of bounds. So just really buying time, letting his teammates get back, really stretching this field out. And just look at this room in the center of the pitch. When Tigres lose the ball, Atlanta City just have so much room to play through here.
Right.
And that's really one of the crutches of a high press style of defense. Because when you press, you only lock down one portion of the field. And if the entirety of the pitch is not on their assignments, locking down those other passes, all it takes is one pass to break through that. And it feels like we're seeing kind of a mixture of the early game Los Tigres low block, not quite parking the bus, but maybe parking the minivan, to what we're seeing now, which is like a hybrid press looking to locally clamp down, but still leaving too much room for City to play through.
Back to live action here. Atlanta City with a throw. The long ball attempt in the middle.
Good second ball.
Yeah, nice touch there.
21 is just
on the right side now, trying to work it in. And they're surrounded. The player surrounded by. They say play on, and he's up.
That was not a soccer play. That was a scrum. That was a rugby scrum if I've ever seen one. Looking.
That's that number 9 for Atlanta City, who's been working so hard and well for his club today. Almost got up and create another great opportunity for himself.
That's it. That's not a forward. That's a tank.
Yes, he's definitely a big player here, big man.
Big man for big plays.
And again, the long ball attempt right off the referee there. He's like, "Hey, watch that."
I mean, sometimes when you're at the driving range and you have the golf cart kind of coming around to get that. Sometimes that's the referee when you get in the middle of the cross. You say you don't quite mean to hit him, but every once in a while, maybe there's something a little bit there. But I mean, as we approach the half point of this game, you gotta be wondering what are the teams going to be thinking when they head back to the locker room.
Atlanta City FC today, their sponsor is Soccer Locker. I wish to give a shout out to them today, and they thank them for their support.
Yeah, always appreciate. Obviously, here in the UPSL and all over Georgia soccer, everything's still growing. So always great to see new brands coming in, helping out the crew as we help develop that next generation of North American talent. Very physical movement in there, and goalkeeper
going
to be there to sweep it up.
This one. But sponsorship is so important at this level here to help these players. Los Tigres now trying to break out of their own side of the pitch here. And they do. There's a charge ahead.
Ooh.
They'll charge down the right
Big
side.
opening on the center.
Can he get? Oh, he works his way in and he's get pushed off the ball. No call there. Oh, and Aaron, clear. Oh, nice diving stop by the Atlanta City FC's keeper.
That's not only important stop, but that is an important hold. If that keeper deflects that ball and it goes anywhere but out of play, there is at least one, if not two, Los Tigres attackers ready to sweep that up. So literally anything but perfection there might be a goal. Number 9 through.
Number 9 now on the right side, chips it ahead, and there's an opportunity. Oh, goalkeeper down. Atlanta City just could not get a shot off in time, but still cleared but not out, and there's just a wide pass attempt there.
Yeah, we're starting to see with the goalkeeper. Actually, let's take a look at that first play from Los Tigres driving down this left wing here. Not quite able to find the cross, so what do? They go ahead, play it to the center mid who's coming forward. Great hold there from the goalkeeper, fully extended up in the air, keeps his hands on it. Looks like it will be
very important not give up that rebound there.
Will be a goal kick here, and looking back at that last play, thinking back to, actually we're going to look back at it directly. With this drive, it's the beautiful one-touch passing from Atlanta City, and it's just the fear in the goalkeeper that, you know, he's stuck in no man's land like before. He doesn't quite go directly to stop the ball on the cross. He doesn't claim it, but he also doesn't drop back to his line. So he's in this situation where if the attacker gets any sort of touch to the ball, it's through. As a goalkeeper, your number one job is to be decisive. And unfortunately right there, he just gets caught a little bit of a deer in the headlights, and thankfully his team's there to bail him out.
There's another chance again for Atlanta City threatening here. Ball forward ahead.
Ooh, good drag.
Out, but Atlanta City.
They've got some nifty guys on the ball here. I mean, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Big ball over the top. Will be retained.
Atlanta City now trying to work their way back in the box here. Draws it off to the right in the corner here on the left side. Challenge there by Los Tigres player. And now he sends it in the middle. And again, we get a whistle here.
Looks like a little bit of interference on the cross. One of the center backs got shoved over, hence why he was on the ground as the ball came through. So not quite going to be able to see.
All right, so going to be a free kick here for the Los Tigres.
It looks like as we come into this 35th minute, yeah, number 14 looking to make his way in. I believe we have that listed as Niles Brown coming onto the pitch, coming off, trying to see. Looks like number 6 from the side of Los Tigres. So already Los Tigres, they know that they got to put a little bit more into this game to get a result.
There's a big goal kick there, 50-50 ball. It's going to be taken by Atlanta City.
Correction, that was number 5 from Los Tigres who made his way off the pitch there.
Los Tigres there losing the ball at midfield. Atlanta City going to turn and move up the field here. And here's another opportunity here. Once again, the goalkeeper has to come out. That number 9, he's just been a constant threat here for Atlanta City.
It's getting close, but you're seeing that hesitation. Goalkeeper stands still, waits for the ball to come to him, doesn't attack the ball at the source, and he will be punished for that if we don't see a change there. But still, at the end of the day, ball's not on the net, so he does his job. But I have a feeling that some coach is going to be talking to him, hey, you know, let's get that fire back in you. Let's get that confidence restored, because as Atlanta City are making more attempt after attempt, and here with the replay, we're going to see that once again. Great ball, immediately picked up. Very nice scorpion back heel control, and then phenomenal ball through to a lone striker. Yeah, it's a game of inches.
Yeah,
and
needs to be, you know, like you said, Steven, just needs to be a little more assertive here. Meanwhile, here's a golden opportunity here for Los Tigres. There's a shot on goal. It's going to be wide. Just about a foot wide of the goal there.
Yeah, we're going to see a replay on that one as well, because it looked like that was just a miscontrol by the center back. Basically plays the attacker through almost immediately as we get it. Yeah. Oh, no, it's just a complete whiff. Great through ball coming through. That's a good opportunity, but if he picks his head up, he has a man top of the box who is 3 yards clear of everyone else.
And I tell you, we're wearing our poor engineer out with all these replays we have to show you, but like this, that's been the action that we've seen so far this half.
Hey, it's a good problem to have. There's a lot of action, and we're just trying to catch it all.
Right. Meanwhile, back to live play here. Here's Atlanta City charging down the right side, but Los Tigres player going to get to it first. He's going to send it back to his keeper. He's going to kick it forward here.
Just a touch to...
and it's going to go out here on Club the Strongest. Will be a throw in here for Atlanta City.
Yeah, just a touch too heavy. Goalkeeper having to make more of a desperation type of clearance. Not quite finding the accuracy on those long balls that he'd like. Once again, job number one, get the ball away from your goal. As long as you do that, everything else is gravy, but some of these attacks could probably be coming off a little bit better if he finds his mark and finds his man's feet.
Meanwhile, we have another foul here on Atlanta City. And we talked about sponsorship earlier here. For Soccer Locker for Atlanta City. Club the Strongest, they have a host of sponsors here. Sabor Inca, it's a Peruvian cuisine here in Lawrenceville, Georgia, as well as J&M Auto Center, mechanic shop in Lawrenceville.
A lot of danger here. Hate to cut you off. That is no way. That is not a foul.
No foul. Play on, says the referee.
Maybe he got a touch on the ball. He had to, because that was a clear leg taking out of it. That would have been a very, very aggressive spot. I think we're going to get a replay of that. So ball played in here towards the center. Tigres are very dangerous with their second line of attackers. Starting to move up here, plays the ball through. That's a foul. That is a foul through and through. And I mean, it's a regional cup game.
Here's charging ahead for Atlanta City FC. Defense is getting back though. Having to pull up in the box. A nice turn by number 9, and he slides down. Could not. Nice turn there. Another close call here.
These are
the Strongest now moving.
These are some beautiful moves that just deserve better finishes.
But Atlanta City now still on the attack. Lost the ball, but Atlanta player will corral that, and he's going to send over the right side here. Challenge there by Los Tigres player.
Good defensive effort there. Would it really be a UPSL game without a few shouts at the ref? But watching that replay, number 10 down the left side, can't play it over to his right attacker because he's just offsides. Tries to get it here. Beautiful spin, but the ball just gets too far ahead of him, and he has to dive to even try to get a touch on that through ball. Really dangerous moves from Atlanta.
Almost looked like Michael Jordan there in the basketball court there with that spin move.
Same energy.
Yeah, but here come the Los Tigres.
Oh, that's the one wrong choice there on the attack. Good little flick up. Able to maintain.
The Los Tigres, that's Jamal there, losing the ball here. And again, Atlanta City. Jordan Burton coming the other way. Through all attempt there. Deflected. Los Tigres have with control over at midfield.
Here comes the
And
attack.
they send a long ball on the left side here, giving chase. And it's going to be chipped into the middle, headed away by Atlanta City, but kept in by Club the Strongest. They send it back. There's a shot from distance that's going to go way wide of the goal.
Yeah, that wasn't exactly the greatest effort we've ever seen, but Tigres, they're starting more. One thing I really want to point out here is that we're starting to run out here with the replay. We can watch that attack once more. Drives to that left corner, but you're starting to see, I think people are getting a little tired because we're no longer seeing 4 or 5 guys in the box, and realistically, that shot there is the best thing they could find.
And we are getting late in the half here. We're in the 41st minute. We'll take this opportunity here to tell you some more of the Los Tigres Club the Strongest. Like to thank more of their sponsors here. There's the Sandoval Disability Services, their accredited disability representatives. And also, last but not least, the Painting Crew Atlanta for all your painting and renovation services. Club the Strongest, they thank them, their sponsors, for all their support through the season. Meanwhile, there's a foul there by
that was
Los
a little
Tigres.
cynical. That's
and there's our first yellow.
Yeah. That was a 2-footed sideways effort from behind the man. We knew there was going to be a yellow card here eventually, and there it is. Curious to see that actually comes out of Los Tigres first, if anything. I'm not a betting man, but if I had to put money on it, I would have said Atlanta City probably would be the recipients of the first yellow card of the game. But it's Los Tigres. Here's a replay of that. Atlanta City just trying to advance this right down that right side, number 11. It just tries to go through the man, and you can't do that.
Yeah.
We like good physical play here. That's not
yellow. Meanwhile, the free kick sent into the box and cleared away by Los Tigres.
Gosh, number 9 is a force of nature.
He's been a beast out there today, Steven, that's for sure.
He tracks back all the way down that near sideline to just absolutely claim this ball. Ball goes up over the top, not quite finding anyone on the end of that. And just look at him. He's not playing soccer. He's running track here.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's just that little nudge in the back, that little letting the player know you're there that can just throw him off balance. I don't think it was anything malicious with a shove or anything, but he really let him know he was there.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of Kalanji pro profile player Anthony Sumo, a real big man himself, but very agile and quick. And this man has shown that as well. Meanwhile, Atlanta City at midfield, getting late in the half here in the 43rd minute.
Yeah, a little grab there. Will draw a free kick. It's number 6. So not only get that, but going to get a bit of a telling too. 6-on-6 being the play. So no card just yet, but I wouldn't be shocked if next time number 6 gets a foul, we actually do see another card here for
There's
Tigres.
one ball in the middle there, headed forward towards the goal. And scooped up by Chavez. Sends it off to his right. And Club the Strongest with some real good opportunities early. Been a little quiet here the latter half of the first half here.
Yeah, like I said earlier, actually maybe not enough time. Number 9 now dribbling with this.
Ball going to be sent out, kept in here at midfield. And now Atlanta City working over to the right side.
Yeah, we have about 22 tired guys out there right now, so chances are starting to become a little bit more few and far between. Teams are starting to pick up on what each other are laying down. No real big through balls coming through, and especially with Los Tigres, they're just not moving forward as much. They are definitely sitting off here at this point. A line of 5 in the back, line of 3 in the middle here.
There's a nice long ball into the box, handled.
Quick out.
Yep. And moving off to the left side, but it's going to go out of play.
Yeah.
On Los Tigres, going to be Atlanta City ball once more here.
And Tigres just can't.
Approaching the 45th minute here.
Yeah, Tigres just having a hard time maintaining possession, and sometimes it does start with the back. The goalkeeper doesn't quite find the right distribution. Atlanta City here. Look at that midfield. Very dangerous position here.
They're looking to send it in the middle, but it's going to be cleared away by Los Tigres here at midfield. 50-50 ball, one headed forward by Atlanta City. Approaching that 45th minute here. Shouldn't have a lot of stoppage time, though, I don't think, Steven.
No, nothing crazy. Every injury we've seen thus far has been a shake-off. Looks like a bit of a sandwiching of the midfielder from Los Tigres. Will be up on the field, up on the feet, but you know, sometimes when you take a knock in the 45th minute, you take an extra minute to get up. So
there's a long ball attempt here on the left side.
Doesn't have a lot of support.
Club is moving into the box now on the side, taking a shot. Oh, there it is!
Oh my gosh.
He made that one look easy.
That was phenomenal positioning. As a striker, your number one job is to get into dangerous situations as often as humanly possible. He found it. He just stood in front of the goal and waited for the ball. And there is no goal better than a simple tap-in. Goalkeeper's never going to keep that out. And just look, there are 2 defenders here who could be picking him up. 3, actually, with 20 coming back. And nobody picks the man. 2 just isn't able to get there in time. And as the goalkeeper, you have to defend the near post. You cannot leave that near post open. Therefore, you have to rely on your defenders to keep the rest of the goal safe. And
yeah, a bit of a heartbreaker there for Atlanta City after all that strong play to give up a goal here right before the end of the half, right in stoppage time. So there you have it, folks. We got one half in the books. Club the Strongest, Los Tigres, on a late goal in stoppage time, take a 1-0 lead over Atlanta City FC. So, Stephen, what are your thoughts on the first half?
I think the first half was honestly a tale of 2 halves. The first portion of the first half, Atlanta City FC and Club the Strongest came out swinging. And if there's something I can say, Atlanta City are built different man for man. But it was that more mindfulness, more thoughtful approach, especially with that final attack. And it was the discohesion at the back line for Atlanta City that gives Club the Strongest the opportunity. In soccer is a game about few chances. You only get so many opportunities during a game to put the ball in the net. And, you know, this game there have been more than normal. But Club the Strongest is the only team that's been able to both defend and put the ball in the net. And that is the difference maker right now.
Been a very entertaining first half here. Again, our score at the break, 1-0, Club the Strongest, Los Tigres over Atlanta City FC. We'll be back for the second half in just a few moments. Don't go away, folks. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Atlanta Soccer Media Group's coverage of the UPSL Georgia Regional Cup 2023. We're at the second match of this Sunday, second match of 4. And right now we have, at the half, Club the Strongest home team enjoying a 1-0 lead over Atlanta FC over a late goal in stoppage time that put them ahead 1-0. So, Stephen, Atlanta City, they pretty much, well, you can't say dominated, but you think they won the half, but nothing to show for it. What are your thoughts on what they need to do in the second half?
If there's one thing I've learned, John, from my time in this game, is that soccer is a funny sport. I'm a numbers guy. If I had the stats in front of me, I almost guarantee you that Atlanta City would be winning in nearly every single metric except goals scored. And overall, I think that they have looked like the better team out here, from the forwards, the midfield, defense, and the goalkeeper, especially goalkeeper. But soccer is a game of moments. And so far, Atlanta City FC have not put away a goal during one of their moments. Los Tigres has, and that is the difference in this game right now. Atlanta City have the potential to do it, but they need to start making these chances actually mean something.
Meanwhile, play is underway here in the second half. We have Club the Strongest, Les Tigres. A shot there that went over the American football crossbar and out of play. Will be a goal kick. The Los Tigres, they're in their traditional yellow and black.
In the lion stripes.
Yes,
in
sir.
Tiger stripes, rather.
Their parent team from Bolivia, but this team formed in 2021 up here in Atlanta. Los Tigres. Meanwhile, play underway again here for Atlanta City. And they're in their all whites today. They're going to be going left to right on your screen for the second half.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see whether this high level of intensity from Atlanta City can keep up, but it's Los Tigres on the attack.
For Los Tigres. Los Tigres into the box, but cleared away by Atlanta City.
Tigres are doing a much better job of maintaining possession and really asserting their dominance over this game. I think in the first half, I was very critical of their full team press that wasn't really working. It seems like they're much more relaxed now around the pitch. So
maybe that was a good battle for the ball there, good challenge there, but
maybe a little bit less relaxed on the ground now, but
there's some good sportsmanship. Helped his man up here. Free kick here for Los Tigres, and they sent it into the box here where the goalkeeper's there to scoop it up.
Yeah, now one of the few times in the game I think that we're going to get to see Atlanta City really build out of the back. How do they want to approach this? They've still got 3 men on the 3 defenders of Tigres. Do they send the ball up? No. Looks like they're still trying to play through the middle, utilize those quick touches that they've been known for, but give it away. That's dangerous.
Here's a play by, no foul. Play on, they say. There's a missed kick there by Atlanta City. And there's a nice steal there by Los Tigres into the box. They got a man in the middle. And they got a 2-man shoot and score. Beautiful. Shot right out of the air and into the goal. 2-0. Los Tigres.
I'd say that first goal, nothing really to write home about. It was just a simple tap, and that goal was a beaut. Great cross in, and the side volley to put that home. It's just a mishandling by the defense, being pulled out of position. 14, great cross in, not quite able to find the header, and that is as sweet as they come.
Wow, folks.
He's going to be celebrating that one tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. Right away, too. Right just in the second minute here, the second half. Los Tigres strike again, 2-0. And this is going to see if this will shake Atlanta City's confidence here, Steve, and kind of undo all that goodwill they developed in the first half here. Give them a goal late in stoppage time. Now one here early in the second half to find themselves in a 2-0 hole.
Yeah, it's often said that, driving towards the corner flag. Atlanta City's up
now. And try to send it in the middle was deflected off.
It's often said that. It's often said that 2-0 is the most dangerous lead to have in soccer, just because it can sometimes make it a little lazy, a little bit too complacent. So keep on the eyes for that. But Atlanta City just really haven't got anything done yet this first half. And
still very early here now. Los Tigres looking to break out once more here. Striking again early here now, enjoy a 2-0 lead, and there's a foul there. So we'll see how this affects Atlanta City going forward here. If your confidence is shaking a bit here.
Yeah, I think they're right on the brink. I think it was really demoralizing giving away a goal like that seconds before the halftime whistle, and then immediately coming back out and giving away another goal is really going to be testing the mental fortitude of a lot of these players. We'll have to see.
And there is a shot attempt from distance, but they blew the whistle before that attempt, really. At least it seemed to be. But
I
are they
believe
going to
that
make him redo that or not?
No, I believe that was a whistle that it was out, or that was a whistle that you can take the free kick. So I think that will stand. It looks like it is going back for. I could be wrong. It looks like it's going back for a goal kick. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Because it looked like the whistle came right after he kicked it, but nonetheless, goal kick for Los Tigres.
Sometimes those free kick takers get a little bit too ambitious. They can go just a few seconds before.
Long ball there over everyone's head there at midfield, and going to be foul. A little too aggressive there on the 50-50 ball.
Yeah, but you can almost sense that Los Tigres, they smell the blood in the water. They know that, like I said, 2-0 is a dangerous lead. 3-0 is a very, very nice lead. And I think if there's another goal here, I don't really see how City come back. They need to strike back before Los Tigres can really land that death blow and really sink their claws into them.
Yeah, definitely a 2-0. Teams can relax a little. It's like, oh, we're up by 2 goals, and then you give up a goal, and the lead's been cut in half 2-1, and you could be in trouble again now. Meanwhile, Los Tigres coming up on the right side is going to chip towards the goal here. Man all by himself and heads it just wide of the goal.
Yeah, and you're really starting to see these center backs for Atlanta City FC being pulled out of position. What I'm noticing is the more they try to play into the midfield, they aren't having midfielders drop off. They're having center backs step up. And you see right here, if someone gets caught out, there's only 2 members back in this back line. No one's tracking across to the far side. And if that header is anywhere closer to on goal, anywhere closer to more driven, that is 3-0.
Number 7, Roland Zabo there with the header all by himself there for that attempt, but just wide. Meanwhile, back to live action here. Atlanta City now. There's a long ball attempt but too long. And it's going to go out for a throw in for Los Tigres.
They're going to be happy to maintain possession of this one. Also, a big shout for Steve Ramirez, number 13 listed here, left midfielder. Definitely has got a good group here. Actually, number 11. Got some phone numbers, but on a lot of ones. He's got a goal, he's got an assist, and he's got a yellow card. He's nearly doing it all.
Filling up that score sheet there.
I'd say give him some gloves. Maybe he'll get a save too. He can just rack up all the stats.
All right, so Atlanta City now charging down the right side here. Sends it through ball attempt to number 7. Tries to get in the middle, and he does, but Los Tigres is there, but not out. It's still in the boxes. Atlanta City, three yellow and black jerseys around him. Takes a shot. It's going to be wide of the goal, but goalkeeper makes a dive out there just to make sure.
Yeah. It took a deflection off the defender, so it was going to go out anyway. So he might hope to try to get a paw to it, just keep it down. Doesn't quite get it. It's a corner kick anyway. City have liked the short corners this game, but it looks like they're setting up for an in-swinger.
There it goes. And it's going to be off Los Tigres player head.
Yeah, there's
off to the left side here, and it's going to go.
They'll shield that for another corner. Curious to see. I don't remember what foot number 10 is. Looks like it's going to be an outswinger, so coming back away from the goal here.
Foot here, and there it is. In the box and headed, but going to be wide. Going to be a goal kick here for Los Tigres.
Not quite the highest level of quality for these headers thus far. I definitely have liked seeing Atlanta City in most other areas. But, hey, it's a corner. You just put it up there. Looking at that replay, just tries to dangle this one on towards the back post or even actually just to the top of the box. And unfortunately, at that range, you either need to be playing it on to somebody else or you need to drive that ball. And didn't quite find the accelerator there.
So Atlanta City looks like they're showing a little bit of frustration on there on the pitch right now.
Yeah. And you also have to start wondering what is left in the tank for Atlanta City. Looks like at least one more counterattack.
They are undaunted here as they strive again. They're back in the box there. He's got to way to the goal here. He's going to take a shot. And it's going to be kick save there by the goalkeeper. It's going to go out for another corner here for Atlanta City.
Yeah, definitely the start of a better half for the Los Tigres goalkeeper. Definitely was somewhat critical of him in the first half. We see Number 17 here for Atlanta City just drives around his man on the outside. Tries to square back up, but there are just those defenders in position for Los Tigres, and goalkeeper gets big. A great way to cut that out, and looks like we're going to have our third corner in very quick succession. Do have to remind them that they are using the blue lines, not quite as visible.
Right.
So
yeah,
17
that's
has
where the flag is. So
yeah.
There we go. Into the box again. And almost over everyone's head. It's going to be kicked out by the defense, and we're going to have another.
We're getting some set piece practice today.
Yeah, I think Atlanta City, they maybe had one, maybe two at the most corners in the first half, but 4 in succession here just about. And in the box, headed away and out. And Los Tigres looking for a clear here, but Atlanta City says no. We want to play on this side of the pitch here. And now Atlanta City on the left side.
Ooh.
Foul. Ooh.
And I see
Take
the
it
ref
down.
reaching to his pocket.
Yes, he is. Second yellow here for Los Tigres.
I still can't believe not a single yellow card has gone the way of Atlanta City. But Los Tigres have at least been putting those fouls to good use, cutting off the city attack. So, sometimes it's a tactical foul. Sometimes, you're just trying to slow down the game. And you're really starting to get the feeling that Atlanta City, they are mounting pressure. If this continues for too long, I think we're going to see a comeback goal. Yeah, 10 just gets taken out. It's completely taken out on the replay.
Yeah, they're certainly trying to knock it on the door here, Steven. And now just waiting.
Waiting for the service.
They're going to send it in the box here, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there are 3 members of Atlanta City back. Everyone else is in the box. They are trying to stack this. And sometimes it's not even about skill. You just need to get the right man in there at the right time. It's just being in the right place. And chaos can be your ally.
And if you can get it directed towards the goal, anything can happen as well. So it's going to go out on the other side now.
All right, let's see who's got the best arm on City. Do they go for the long throw? Do we take a short touch? Looks like it's going to be short, but I do see 2 guys at the top of the box. Oh, here comes a step.
Yeah, he's gonna do a long throw here, I imagine. There it is.
That's not going to stand.
No, it's not going to stand.
Yeah. So when you go for the long throw, you have to keep both feet on the ground as it comes up. Right foot lifts pretty high off the ground there. So
yeah, he stepped over the line there.
Or no, it wasn't the line. It was he just didn't keep his feet on the line. He didn't keep the feet on the ground. When you throw in, you got to keep the feet down.
Gotcha.
He's arguing, but he is. Or he's joking. I think he knows.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to argue too much. We do have the video here, and that video is not in your favor.
So we'll get a throw here for Los Tigres now.
Yeah, a little repositioning.
Yeah. So back here, my friend.
Yeah. Wouldn't be shocked if we start seeing Los Tigres just taking that extra second or two to get to where they need to be. Maybe take a little bit longer to go find one of those out of bounds balls.
There's a bicycle kick there. But foul given.
Yeah, I think number 15 takes a little bit of a shove in the back, maybe a knee there as he goes for the bicycle kick. Always, I feel like as a goalkeeper, I mean, we've got like 3 goalkeepers here in the commentary box right now, but as a goalkeeper, I don't know if I'm feeling hopeful when I see a center back go for a bicycle kick. I mean, it's great if they make it, but there's always a level of unnervingness. But
a little trepidation.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, meanwhile, on the left side here, Los Tigres. Oh, makes a move.
Great drive.
Cuts inside. Sends it in, and there it is again.
That's it. That's the one that puts this game to rest. Once again, it's a beautiful drive down that left wing to absolutely take control, and a great ball pulled back to a man just waiting with his arms wide open.
Almost a replay of the very first goal here, Steven.
Yeah, just driving number 14 down that left-hand side, and there's just not a man on him. 20, once again, is too slow to come back, and I'll be honest, I don't see who that is, but there's that center back between the winger and the striker who's just covering space. Space will never score a goal on you. It's the man standing right in front of the goal. He's the one that's going to score a goal on you.
So, club the strongest, Los Tigres now up 3-0.
Yeah.
And is this going to be the backbreaker here that's going to cause Atlanta City to just kind of wilt here a bit? But no, they're on the attack once more. But
I'd say going from 2 goals down, 3 goals down is really where you start slamming the panic button, I'd say. That being said, this is a regional cup game. This is a friendly tournament. Obviously, some A nice payday potentially at the end, as well as some silverware is always very nice to get. But you don't need to bring the keeper up like it's a cup final. So plenty of room to learn and grow for Atlantic City. But if they want to find a result off this game, that's going to be a very tall proposition.
But if Atlanta City, if they can pick up their play some more and play like they did in much of the first half, they really are out of this. They could get back in it. There's still plenty of soccer left to play.
Also, look here at the fourth official right on the halfway line. Looks like might be having a substitute coming in very shortly for Atlanta City. I'm honestly curious as to which way they're going to go. Are they going to take one of the defenders out? Number 20 for me seems like he's been really slow to make those recovery runs. No, looks like they're going to push him a bit further up the field. So deciding to go.
Number 18 who goes out for Atlanta City.
Yeah,
18 in for Atlanta City here, but.
Yeah, number 19 currently sitting all the way on this right flank, looking to go to a little bit more of an attacking formation. 3 midfielders here, 5 members on that defensive line. Ball over the top. Not finding it just yet.
Long ball goes way out here, but yes, Stephen. But this is the UPSL, so it is. We're kind of used to seeing some high-scoring matches as well. So still plenty of soccer left to play here.
True.
Just Atlanta City, they just need to get on the scoreboard down here pretty soon here.
That is a goalkeeper in a very dangerous sprint. That's the Atlanta City keeper. Really make an effort to get to that ball before Los Tigres can try to claim a fourth.
Big switch there by Atlanta City over to
That
the
might
left
be a
side,
handball.
carrying it through midfield now. Looking to move into the defensive third, but they're going to have to draw back a bit. Now they switch it back over the right side. Atlanta City. Pass attempt in the middle. Broken up by Los Tigres. They have control over it.
Yeah. And I think the biggest thing that Los Tigres have done now, especially with that third goal, is they've really hurt Atlanta City's, state of mind. They've prevented them from getting comfortable. Ooh, very dangerous position here.
Oh, just a little misplay there by number 10 for Atlanta City.
Yeah, you're starting to see the tunnel vision, not quite finding the best possible route. Now look here, speaking of
Here
routes,
comes
I'm
in
seeing
the
route
middle
1.
now. Los Tigres now charging. You break free and keep his feet. No.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Goes down right outside the box. No foul. Way to hang with him, Atlanta City defender there.
Number 4 just prevented this game from going 4-0.
And now, there you go. There's the assertiveness that the goalkeeper needs to show here. Taking away that opportunity from their workhorse today.
And,
Atlanta City's number 9.
Here's the replay driving down the middle. Number 7 nearly rounds his man. Number 4 basically stumbles down. But it's the beautiful lunging effort there at the end to recover. But you're right. And especially now as Atlanta City drive back, runs into a Tigres wall.
And now here we go again. Is he onside?
I see the flags. Yeah, the flag's up.
So offside.
I was like, you don't need VAR to catch that one.
No.
It's like maybe 5 American football yards offsides.
But still, though, potential another breakaway there for Los Tigres. But as you said, way offside on that one.
Because here's the dangerous part. Los Tigres don't need to put more and more men forward to keep scoring. Because now, as Atlanta City FC push their formation more and more forward, that's more and more opportunities to find a ball over the top, especially with what we said before. Atlanta City has some ball-playing center backs. If any of them make a mistake, that's a gaping hole in the defense. You can immediately just drive a truck through.
There's a big shot from distance. Going to sail high over the top bar and out of play.
I have the feeling that the Tigres goalkeeper is not exactly going to be sprinting for that one. In fact, it is actually one of the substitutes from Atlanta City who had to find that.
Might even be a player from the next team up for after this match.
Yeah, replay here coming through. Atlanta City. Just play this ball forward. You're not really seeing the 1-2 touching that it had before. That's a shot driven from, like, the midfield third. That is a hopeful ball that you are praying that goalkeeper is half asleep back there. I mean, at this point, any shot's a good shot, I guess, but you're missing what made Atlanta City really good in the first half. The physicality's not there. Those one touches isn't there. But that's a nice ball over the top.
So Atlanta City now on the right side here, trying to move his way into the box and does. Oh, it loses his footing now. No foul.
He just
Los
tripped over
Tigres
himself.
now. Big, long through ball here. Got to it first, though, was the defense.
Number
Kicks
14.
over there, try to save it, and does for the moment, but they call a foul.
Number 14 was on a one-man mission there. Up against two defenders from Atlanta City FC. Just tries to dip, dodge, and duck his way through, but can't quite find it. I mean, still very... why have we put the ball...
I like the dodgeball reference there,
Yeah.
Stephen.
I mean, he was doing everything. He was finding every single avenue to keep in that. He tried to go for it up top. He tried to get around the outside. Couldn't quite find his way. And it looks like the Atlanta City FC, they are starting to tighten up on that defensive line. But fortunately for them, I think that might be a case of too little too late.
Yeah, 3-0 here as we're in the 65th minute now. Los Tigres, club the strongest, enjoying this lead now. Definitely outplaying Atlanta City in this half.
Oh, easily, yes. That's, like we said, right as we came back from the half, I guarantee you Atlanta City FC had the better stats in the first half. That's no longer the case. Tigres, I think their first goal was against the run of play. Goals 2 and 3 were very much with the run of play. They holistically earned and dominated their way to those 2 extra goals, and you can really just feel the atmosphere in here. You know, it feels like a done game, and it's going to take something extreme. It's going to take something really, really beautiful to get Atlanta City back here.
Meanwhile, ball taken away by Atlanta City, trying to break out, and they
That's
do.
a nice pass.
And there's the workhorse there for Atlanta City, charging ahead, trying to maneuver his way to the box, gets tripped up a little bit, but loses possession, but gains it back, and again, just loses the ball, trying to do everything himself there, Steven. But
Yeah.
still, Atlanta City get possession back. They're in the right corner here. Number 21 sends it into the box, deflected forward and outside, handled by Los Tigres. There's a misplay there, mistouch there that allows Atlanta City to get possession back. Right 10 yards out from the top of the box or so. They move it over to the left side now. Shot taken, and goalkeeper right there. Good position by the goalkeeper. Scoops it up, and in no hurry to get up now.
Yeah,
Like I said, it's about time to start working that clock.
And we're going to see a replay here as Atlanta City. They keep pressing for their first goal of the game and just not going to be able to find it yet. A lot of members here on this right side going to be trying to play this across. Ball goes up. Looks like some contact between the attacker and the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper a little bit slow to come up, but you know, we're talking before, first half. Biggest complaint in this game was probably that the Los Tigres goalkeeper just wasn't confident, wasn't believing in himself to go and get that. At least there, I do have to say, he did a very nice job of deciding that, hey, I'm coming for this cross. He may not have absolutely flown off his line, but he got there when it mattered. So, and with that, we'll see the changing of the guard. Number 19 coming on for Los Tigres.
Well, I'm sure Atlanta City sponsor Soccer Locker would like to see a little comeback here, but like I said, it is starting to get a little late here in the second half.
Yeah,
Atlanta City just played such a great first half, only to have all that kind of wash away there with that late goal in stoppage time, and it's kind of been, it has been Los Tigres club the strongest ever since then.
Yeah, I think it's really highlighted what the weaknesses of the Atlanta City FC side are. I think it's really in that endurance and in that mental resilience in the defense. Interesting through ball.
Through ball here, but not going to get to it, or actually, nope, not able to get to it is the Atlanta City forward there. It's going to go out.
Short corner.
And now trying to work his way in. Nice steal there. Nice challenge and steal there by Los Tigres, and just kind of a bad pass there, but to no avail. Still taken away by Los Tigres. Trying to work on that left side, but the ball goes out of play here. And so it'll be a throw for Atlanta City.
Yeah, very close there. But Los Tigres are definitely feeling more and more confident to put in these heavy challenges, these heavy touches, and really win control of this game. Atlanta City, they aren't physically controlling this game anymore, and they aren't technically. They really have lost that edge, and they need to find it back, not only in this game but this season.
There's long ball, but no Los Tigres players there. for Atlanta City. Now trying to work the ball ahead. But the defense is there to turn away Atlanta City again. So just, as I said, that that late goal in the first half and then the goals in the second minute in the second half just really took the wind out of Atlanta City's sails.
Yeah.
Very demoralized team out there.
I mean, they were playing a very physically
But
demanding.
they're not giving up. Here's a break now. And he's onside too. And the goalkeeper is being assertive there, like you pointed out that he needed to do, Steven. Comes out, clear, makes a hard clear.
That just saved them another goal. That kept a clean sheet right there because that man was in on goal, and that was dangerous. And he was onside.
He's definitely been the man of the match for Atlanta City, that's for sure.
Oh, easily. I mean, I think you have a few interesting shouts for Atlanta City's side, but definitely, if not, he's at least in the running.
Long ball in the box. Off the chest there. And we
That's
get a
the right
whistle.
call. Yeah, offsides, which is a little bit too far beyond the last defender when that ball was played. Don't disagree with that one at all. I think he got it exactly right. And Atlanta City, they're just trying to find everything. Speaking of which, here's another one of the Atlanta City attacks. Played out to the right side here, number 15. He's just searching for anything. And, yeah, you see it. It's kind of close with that last center back as to whether or not he's offside. I think he's just on the wrong side of that offsides trap. But I don't think even if that was an offside, I didn't seem like quite a obvious goal-scoring opportunity. So even if that's an error by the ref, I don't think that's really going to have an impact on the game, especially where we are now.
Meanwhile, I have a goal kick about underway here. Los Tigres player was down, but looks like he may have had a little bit of a cramp there, but not unexpected as we get the 2023 action underway here. First game, you tend to see sort of stuff like that, Steven.
Oh.
Yep, steal there, but taken away once again by Los Tigres. Trying to work in the middle here. And we get another whistle.
That is a physical challenge. In fact, it's actually going to go back the way of Atlanta City.
Yeah, still no yellows for Atlanta City today, though.
I refuse to believe that. Once again, there haven't been any malicious challenges.
No, nothing malicious. Just some hard play out there we've seen.
My favorite English
long
style
ball
defending.
attempt here for Atlanta City. He's able to get to it and keep it in. Can he work around his man? He does. And loses control.
It just
and
doesn't
chipped
have an
away
option.
by Los Tigres up on the left side now. So once again, good defense there by Club the Strongest. Now they work it over to the right.
They're very defensively solid today, I think is the best way to put that. An interesting way to look at this game that might shed some more light on why we are where we are is looking at it like this. Typically, and especially in close games, the team that wins is the team that makes the fewest mistakes. And especially in the defense, every goal from Atlanta City, bar maybe that one beautiful cross and volley, has been a defensive mistake. And I think that Los Tigres, a.k.a. Club the Strongest in Atlanta, have just been more defensively solid. And, in order to win a game, you need to not lose it. So that would be a good place for Atlanta City to continue development. I think they need to really figure out that backline situation because even though Los Tigres have been impressive today, they're not the most powerful offense in the league. So a lot
forward here, try to get the goalkeeper out of position here, but he's able to easily go back there and corral it. But Atlanta City, though, just if you can say if they can play like they did in this first half, you would expect them to do markedly better this season in the spring 2023 Premier Division.
Yeah. It's very interesting. They definitely are looking. That's a bad giveaway.
Yeah, very bad giveaway here. And now he's just dragging the ball across the middle here. Eventually loses it here to Atlanta City. But again, Club the Strongest onto the errant ball here. Maintain possession. And pull down here.
This is a interesting position. It's going to go the way. Yeah, we'll be able to pull down. So Atlanta City do retrieve this one at the end of the day. Speaking of which, Atlanta City's last replay looking to push into that corner. Good controlling from Los Tigres to keep someone out. But actually, look at this.
In the middle. And again, nice clear there by the defense of Los Tigres. So if you're just joining us, we're in the 74th minute here. Atlanta Soccer Media Group's presentation of the Georgia UPSL Georgia Regional Cup 2023. Club the strongest Atlanta, the Los Tigres, enjoy a 3-0 lead over Atlanta City FC.
And look here, we got another substitution coming in. Number 11 going to be coming onto the pitch. Coming off. Need to see his back. What number is he? That's number 2. Number 2 coming off the pitch from Atlanta City. Once again, looks like it's just pushing forward. Get some fresh legs up top. More substitution coming in. Number 4 coming on. And it looks like number 7. I don't think he came off, so I think he's just coming back. But number 11, rather, making his way.
So making a few substitutions here. Might as well. It's the first game of the season. You want to get as many players as you can in.
Yeah, and actually just to really bring this full circle, that is Steve Ramirez, who's had an absolutely phenomenal day, has the assist, has the goal, has a yellow card, really to round out the Holy Trinity right there. But certainly as a well-earned rest waiting for him.
Exactly.
And now it's going to be up to the rest of the team to see this one out. I think they have this one in the bag, but still, it's not over till it's over.
And the 75th minute now. Getting late. But definitely things going Club the strongest way here in this second half. And, yeah, it looks like they're just trying to milk the clock here a bit and get out of here with a victory in their first match of this regional cup. And there's a nice through ball here, but offside.
Yeah, I think once again that's close. I think it was just on the right side of the call there for the referee. But, yeah, you're just seeing there was like 3 people who were running past that offside trap. Like every member of Los Tigres at this point just wants to get on the board. This is no longer a game of Los Tigres versus Atlanta City. This is Los Tigres versus the scoreboard. Everyone wants to get on that score sheet, and they know that this Atlanta City defense is tired.
Yeah, first game, everyone wants to eat, But Atlanta City with a quick throw. Down in the corner, push down here. No whistle. We finally get a whistle now. Looked for a minute there that they were going to let play continue, but no.
You're about to say that's not going to be a throw and doesn't need to put that ball on the ground.
Oh, no. Yeah, free kick there.
Yep. No, he was holding the ball like a throw, but he was about 5 yards inside the touchline.
So a long ball won by Atlanta City. They have not given up, though. They're still trying to get on the attack here, go on the offensive here, make something happen. They have the ball in the middle now. He's going to take a shot from distance. Not a very hard one. Easy save for the goalkeeper. And he covers it up.
That is a lot of step overs. I think the desperation out of this Atlanta City side can be gauged by the amount of step overs number 10 there on the left wing does in a row. When it was very close, he did like the one shimmy, kind of drop the shoulder, throw the guy off guard. I think he just did 5 step overs in a row before passing it off. And I don't know if that's what's going to get you here. 19. Oh, ball just curves outside.
Chips ahead, out of play. Going to be
Los
Tigres ball.
Speaking of the step overs, here we go. Played down that left side, tries to get it back in. No obvious contender. Goes for step after step, tries to play it into the midfield. Can't get his feet set in time, and that leads to not an ideal delivery, not an ideal shot off from the approaching midfielder. Atlanta City still are chasing number 1.
Big throw in here, close to midfield, won by Los Tigres. And now here's another opportunity here. Number 14, he got to let it too far ahead for himself. And offside, the play's offside anyway.
Yeah, it took a while for that left wing for Los Tigres to really get the ball out from under him. And I think that delay just pushed him offsides. But, I mean, we're just seeing a very tired Atlanta City FC defense right now. And a lot of the substitutions have been more forward-focused. They've been looking to score. They've been looking to take the game over, but...
Well, in that first half, Steven, they had so many chances, chance after chance, just could not cash in, and I think they just wore themselves out in that first half.
Yeah. There was so much quality, too. It was quality in everything but the finish.
And meanwhile, out of play, it's going to go over to...
Atlanta City, looks
Atlanta
like.
Atlanta City, yep.
Another substitution, number 12 here. On the sideline, having a quick chat with the 4th official. You see who's coming off. Looks like he came from more of like a left wing position, perhaps that left back. Seeing as Atlanta City aren't quite completely formed up, given that it's a
number 10 going off for
number 12.
For number 12, yes, sir.
Number 10 is a very popular kit with the quote unquote best players on the team. So,
yep. Meanwhile,
big man
here's an
enough.
opportunity for Los Tigres. So that looked like it may have gone off a hand, but not called. And then ball is scooped up by
Quick
the
counter.
goalkeeper. He's going to send it out.
Yeah, but
And charging up the left side now, Atlanta City stopped at midfield, but maintains position. Has a drop back here. And there's a long ball attempt, 50-50 ball, won by Club the Strongest to hit it forward, but it's going to be corralled. Loose ball is going to be corralled by Atlanta City on the right side now. He's going to send it into the box, and it's going to be headed out of there by Los Tigres. Nice header there to clear that ball. So just to take some more time off the clock here, we're in the 80th minute now, getting very late, and definitely looking like this one's going to be in the bag, as they say, for Los Tigres.
yeah, it looks like number 9 finally coming off the pitch. He is the playmaker. He's been having some great dribbling and some great physicality on the pitch. Will definitely be a key player to watch. Number 13 making his way onto the pitch for Atlanta City FC. Number 9.
Definitely been impressed with the big man's play today, Steven.
Big man, big heart, big plays. It's really been a joy to watch, but fortunately for the Atlanta City faithful, nothing was rewarded with the goal. It just that lack of quality in the finishing that have really hurt Atlanta City FC.
Meanwhile, there's
Yeah.
I wouldn't say a pitch battle at all, but as a look,
Minor
the ball
skirmish.
is going to be thrown here for Los Tigres, so kind of a loose ball there in the box, and got to be careful, a little sloppy play there.
Yeah, I mean, even though they're winning, we're nearing the 90th minute, and people are getting tired. And when people get tired, they get sloppy. And when people get sloppy, plays go the other way. So 10 more minutes left to go in this battle. Club the Strongest still with a healthy lead. Los Tigres are certainly on top.
Yeah, Los Tigres now just in no hurry to get this ball here. Take some more time off this clock.
A nice Sunday walk. Feel the breeze in the hair.
And it's been a quick second half here, so we shouldn't have too much stoppage time in this half either.
Yeah, time flies when you're having fun. And Los Tigres are having fun.
And that's going to go out, and a quick throw here by Atlanta City.
Good control.
And taken away. Nice steal there by
He's onside.
Los Tigres. And he's offside again.
That wasn't right. I think there was that left back on the far side for Atlanta City. It wasn't right next to the striker, so I think that's why it was called. But I think that was onside.
Yeah, coaching staff not happy with that for
They're less than
Los
thrilled.
Tigres. Now here into the box and just quickly takes a shot here as he gets control. The defender was on his heels, though. But, again, shot goes wide here. And another time-wasting opportunity here for Club the Strongest.
Oh, they're already getting the extra balls out.
Okay.
They're trying to speed this one up.
Yep, trying to. Atlanta FC, they would like to get on the board if they can, I'm sure.
Yes. 100% yes. Because just something here would be – the good thing is they're going to have the full week to rest, recover, really regroup. But, gosh, this game would have been so much different if one of those early opportunities went in. Because I think the thing that killed them was just that halftime goal against the run of play. If they had some sort of confirmation that what they were doing was working and that they were taking the lead, I think those heads stay up a little longer.
Atlanta City, they really did have the Club the Strongest on their heels for a lot of that first half there.
Oh, certainly so.
And looking to be the better team in that half. But, again, that late goal was just a killer for them.
Yeah. And I think the other thing I can say in favor for Tigres is that they are the more composed team in the second half. They are calm on the ball. They know what they're doing. They know that this is their game to control, whereas Atlanta City FC are frantically chasing it. And you can feel that pressure getting to them, and especially with young players who don't necessarily have a lot of big match experience. Sometimes those situations can just sour your first touch. They can sour your striking ability and just turn a great shot into kind of a poor one. That's a phenomenal diagonal ball.
Here. And he's going to get a shot off, and he's going to take it, and it's going to be a nice save by the goalkeeper. I mean, shot kind of went right at him, but still, he was able to handle that. It was a nice, hard shot.
Number 21 had a choice. He could have picked between power and placement. He chose power, and fortunately for him, and very fortunately for
chose power, but kind of bad placement there.
Yeah, exactly. It's just directly at the keeper. you can put that on the ground. If you put that on the ground slide to the left, it's a very hard ball to catch. I mean, that situation, you've got milliseconds to choose, but once again, just doesn't choose right, and good, strong arms from the Los Tigres goalkeeper. He looks like a new man the second half.
Yeah, but that shot came in so hard, it was an opportunity. There it is.
That is a pretty beautiful shot coming in. I suppose that's one of those situations where, you miss one and you just get back on the horse and chase after another. Phenomenal dribbling. That's the quality we haven't seen this half from Atlanta City. Look at this man. 17, takes the ball, goes for the spin, just absolutely destroys the defender with his backside, and then places it beautifully in the side netting. That is the best move we've seen from Atlanta City, and it comes right at the perfect time. And I don't know if this is an overreaction or just what they were planning to do anyway. Los Tigres are like clearing the bench at this point. I see at least 2 substitutions, may have been a third. Number 3 frantically just sprinting out to hand the fourth official his player card.
Yeah.
But
probably taking off all those players who were huddled around that player who just scored there. But
yeah,
he's not too happy with that play. They kind of seemed to relax a little after that big shot and save that the goalkeeper just had. But Atlanta City FC, though.
That was really close.
That was close.
I mean, at this point, you might imagine if that goes in. Imagine if that goes in the 85th minute, and with 6 minutes left to play, we are at 3-2. That would almost be more emotionally destructive than going down that third goal. But thankfully for everyone on everyone on Los Tigres. Oh, those Los Tigres that took that shot. Okay.
That was Los Tigres who took that shot. So
that was
cheeky. They almost made it 4-1. But here again, charging down, not giving up is Atlanta City, looking for another goal here.
Yeah, they should call that, yeah.
And they do call it. They're going to send it the other way, but
sometimes as a defender, you get a good foot to the ball, and sometimes you just use your body. And that was good physical defense. Puts himself between the ball and the attacker, and no way you get through there.
Yeah, but Atlanta City gets on the board here late, but we are in the 86th minute here.
We'll see this chance once again. Really tries to drive down this left side. 17 just can't beat 99 in a foot race. Takes it a little bit too long of a touch. 99 catches up to him and can't find anything from there.
So 3-1 now, but is that goal too little too late?
I would
Very
wager
well
so. I would wager so.
Oh,
they need a response immediately. Ooh.
The throw-in was broken up nicely there by Atlanta City. Now there's a fight for the ball in midfield there.
You can almost see
there's a little
fire
tug there,
back.
and they do call it.
You can almost see a fire just got lit under the seats of Atlanta City. They want to find this. They want to find this.
Here we go
equalize.
again with another chance here. There's a shot, and in the middle, and they
Whoa!
score. Hold the phone, folks. This is not over yet. Now.
Wow, they've just discovered somebody went at halftime to a Barnes & Noble. They read a book on self-confidence. How do we finish? They read it to the team during halftime, and it is working now because they're finding the plays that they just couldn't before. Look at this beautiful cross in, and they outwork the back line of Los Tigres. And now we're getting to the point where Los Tigres are starting to make some pretty bad mistakes.
So Atlanta City FC stealing from the Los Tigres playbook there, scoring just like Los Tigres scored 2 of their goals. They score one exactly the same way to make it 3-2, and we got a whole new match here. But meanwhile, we have a chance for Los Tigres.
That
golden opportunity to get their 4th, but
that was a theoretical shout for a penalty in the box that would have absolutely put this game to rest.
But
look at the Los Tigres coaching staff. They are
up in arms right now. Yeah. They are not happy with how this turn of events has happened here. Can we see what we thought just a few moments ago was unthinkable? Can Atlanta City FC find this equalizer this late in the match? We're getting approaching the 89th minute now.
This would be the greatest comeback, the most earned point I have ever seen in a soccer match. Here comes corner kick. They haven't been necessarily good with these. The heading has not been on point.
There's it in, and it goes into the box, and there's an opportunity there. Just whiffs on the kick there.
No, it's not.
And we get a whistle now.
All right.
Wow.
And here we can see.
So Los Tigres, they need to take a breather here.
And while we take a breather, look here, Los Tigres, great just turnover. Oh, that's one where I almost wonder if the striker is being punished for staying on his feet. If that striker goes down in the box, I'm not convinced he doesn't get a penalty. But, I mean, the sportsman in me wants to say very good for him for not trying to sell something when he can stay on his feet. Way to be a physical player. But the tactician in me is wondering, should he have just gone down? But we'll see if that's a decision that comes back to haunt them.
I agree, Steve. Steve, if he went down, we very well could have had that whistle and have that PK there.
Because that was a very silly two-footed dive, two-footed slide tackle in from the defender. And the second you're a striker and you see a defender near you that has, number 9.
Number 9. Has a man in the middle there. Can he get to it? Yes, he can, and he can shoot. He scores. There we go. So Los Tigres, they find an answer here, and they go back up by 2 here.
And that's the striker. That was the one who had stayed on his feet, so perhaps karma.
Yeah, he gets rewarded for his efforts.
Exactly. He's really been making an impact these last few minutes. Gets a great diagonal ball, just 20. Oh, I hate to pick on individual players, but number 20 from Atlanta City FC, it just has not been his game. It feels like whenever there's a goal going in, he's not necessarily the one making the only mistake, but he tends to have a hand in the mess.
So after we look like we're heading for a ho-hum finish here with Los Tigres enjoying a 3-0 lead, we get a flurry of goals here late.
This is a 5-goal half we're on right now.
Yeah, 4-2 now is our score here. Los Tigres make that cushion 2 goals now. And we're in stoppage now, should be in stoppage now. And I don't think we're going to get too much stoppage time.
4 minutes, is the shot I hear.
4 minutes.
So
this way things have gone, maybe they can score 2 goals in 4 minutes here. We'll see.
All you need is 4 minutes of adrenaline.
Oh, that went off on Los Tigres player, and quick throw in here, but maybe too quick. Nope, that whistle is someone else. All right, here's a chance. Pass attempt into the middle.
Not quite able to find separation. I think that's a bit of a tactical downing from the defender. To be fair, I believe he basically caught the entirety of that cross across, and maybe actually got contact from the striker. I'm sure we'll see more later.
Looks like he has a cramp there, Steven.
I think, I'll be honest, I don't know if Atlanta City's number 17's intentions are completely pure with trying to help a man out there, but sometimes you just want to give him a little nudge to get back up. It's like, you got it, champ. Go get him. But we'll see. Drop ball taken. Goalkeeper gets distribution.
Off to the left here. So Los Tigres looking to get it out of their defensive third here. But Atlanta City on the attack once more.
They're just putting in this corridor of uncertainty right in front of the goal. The more you can get the ball there, sometimes chaos can be your friend.
Yeah, so scoring those 2 goals definitely made them press a little bit. That led to that 4th goal by Los Tigres.
Look at this gallop.
Yeah. These teams are not playing like they're tired right now. We're in for a furious finish here. Los Tigres charging down the right side.
Good stop.
Good challenge there and tackle by Atlanta City. Ball goes out of play. That was going to be Los Tigres possession here, and they're going to be in no hurry now.
No, this really should kill off the game. The correct play for Tigres here is to get this ball, put it in the corner, get one of your big guys, put his back to the other side, and just kill off this game. But
they like not to do that. They just sent it in the middle where no Tigres player was, and now Atlanta City now breaking out of their zone.
Yeah.
And moving ahead.
Credit to Tigres. They did keep a lot of people back, so they immediately absorbed this pressure, but now it's going to have to be somebody like number 17 trying to play through this very low block from Tigres.
And Atlanta City wish they could have number 9 out there now, Steven. The ball's going to go out there.
They certainly do. It's crazy to think that it's once he came off that Atlanta City FC started making their headways, but now, ladies and gentlemen, we're entering the 94th minute. We've been told that there are 4 minutes of stoppage time. So that means potentially less than 6 seconds on the clock. Yeah.
Whistle can come any time now. And again, no hurry as the Los Tigres goalkeeper waving at his teammates, get him in position. There's going to be a long ball around midfield, headed forward by Atlanta City. Again, they're
Tries
only
to-
down 1 goal, but they're down 2.
That is an important dive from the goalkeeper.
Save that from going out.
Yeah.
And
You just
smart
want to keep
play.
it in
Smart
play.
heads-up play by the
Yeah.
goalkeeper.
If anything, I would have rather seen him, if he could have tried to control it with his feet, maybe like do a slide on the side.
And
But
that's it. That is it. That's your final, folks. 4-2. Club the Strongest Atlanta, the Los Tigres, victorious. Their club the victorious today over Atlanta City FC. What a match. What a finish we had. Your thoughts on this match, Steven?
I'm really happy for Atlanta City FC. I mean, obviously, I'm very happy for Los Tigres. They got the 3 points today that they very well deserved. But Atlanta City deserved to find something out of that game. If it wasn't a point, it needed to be a goal. Them together, this needed to prove to them, this match showed them that they're on to something. They're not there yet. They need to work on the defensive solidity. They need to work on that finishing play. But there is something there. Whereas I think from Los Tigres, we just saw the more composed team. Maybe a little bit of an overreaction after that first goal kind of opens up the back, and they also need to work a little bit on their solidity as the team chasing for playoff positions. But, you know, they came in. They needed to be the more cerebral team. They needed to be the experts here. They needed to be the team that came in on top, and they did that. They controlled this game from half point onwards. And once they got it, grip loosened a little bit, but they never let go.
Yeah. And Atlanta City FC, they showed us some things today. They look like they could be markedly improved this season. We'll see as we move forward here. But that will do it for us today in this match. And I want to thank you all for joining us. My name is John Reno, alongside Stephen Johnson, our engineer Larry Weaver, and our cameraman Andre Bomar. Thank you for tuning in, and we shall see you next time on the pitch.
This has been a presentation of the UPSL. Any use of this broadcast without the written consent of the Atlantic Soccer Media Group is prohibited.